district meeting coming up on October 31st. It's at the Sulphur Springs campus.
Chapter meeting.
No, yeah, chapter meeting. And I have an email from Paula. Did y'all get that email from Paula? Have y'all signed up for the PJC thing?
I should be getting emails.
We need to get you the email.
I thought
You
I
have to
was-
write
oh,
it on
wait.
the board again.
No, I didn't get it. I don't know why I got it.
I
Richard, I should size you get
Phi
it.
Theta Kappa
PJC Phi Theta Kappa at paris.edu.
at JC.
Ah, so close.
Where'd it go?
So PJC Phi Theta Kappa at parisjc.edu.
Oh, yeah, I'm already
Yeah.
got it. I should be getting it. I'll
Did you
just
get
say,
it?
I didn't get it. I'll just say, I just wanted to double check.
Let me read y'all the email, if y'all haven't gotten it.
I have not.
I don't think she's been adding people because I've been looking on her list and people have said that they have emailed her, they're not on the list.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's something probably to bring up on the 31st.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll be meeting in Sulphur Springs on Friday, October 31st at 10 a.m. for our chapter-wide meeting. This is for all members and we will be discussing the following: the college transfer workshop, homecoming, district meeting, which the homecoming is at the Paris campus only. And then competitive edge, which is your 5-star stuff to get more scholarships and money. And also we'll be answering any questions you may have. Lunch will be served, so they're wanting to have a guesstimation of how many people are going to be there and if you plan on attending. So let her know or let me know and I'll transfer the message. That's the newest thing going on.
Okay.
And then that afternoon, we have the trick or treat on the square.
Right.
Yes.
By the way, has anyone, is my email not working, or has anyone tried to
I'm
write?
going to email you. and see what happens.
Have you sent an email?
Well, last meeting I gave a few people an email, and
Yeah.
so I'm trying to organize like the times
Oh, yeah.
for when people can be there, so the table's never empty. Like, so we don't have 20 people when it starts. And
Do you want me to go and email you the time, just so you have it on your email?
It's austinrun@gmail.com, right?
yeah,
Okay.
Go ahead.
Austin with the Y. Because, someone else's name.
That should be for the entire time.
Just in case everybody doesn't know, what are we doing?
They're giving out candy, and hopefully she's still working on the dragon thing. Did you already buy the game?
Not yet,
Okay.
because we have to have a purchase order in order to purchase the game, and the purchase order is in processing. So I'll remind the people that are processing the purchase order that they need to give me the purchase order so I can purchase the purchasing, something like that.
When I talked to Miss Arnold,
Yes.
she said that there's too many kids there, we may or may not be able to keep up the game.
Okay.
But I don't know.
That's fine, that's fine. Well, I guess that's something for you to consider. Do you want to, or we can just kind of take it for a vote? Let's do some general things first.
Yeah.
So when is it going to be? What day?
The 31st on Halloween.
Okay, well, we're making sure everybody knows, is on the same page here. Never assume that people know what you're talking about.
That's right.
So this is on October 31st. Where is it going to be?
On the square, I think on the sidewalk in front of the tax building, in front of the, you know what I'm talking about?
So you know where the courthouse is in Greenville?
Yeah.
I don't know my Greenville streets, but you have the one cross street that runs east, and then you have the one way that runs east, and then on the other side of the courthouse, you have the other one that runs one way to the west.
I have a really crude map here.
Okay.
If anyone wants to see it, it's on Stonewall, in front of the tax office.
Stonewall's the one that runs west, the one way to the west.
Is it in the
Or
corner
Lou.
with Lee and Stonewall or Washington and Stonewall?
I think it's on the sidewalk, not on the corner.
Which one is to the west?
I don't know. I was just trying to figure out which square it is.
Oh, okay.
Because there's
Stonewall
two
is
squares I'm
south.
looking at.
Yeah. Well, it's where the courthouse is.
Okay.
I'm not good at this.
Yeah. And we're going to be there from
Like
4
exactly
till
Yeah.
4 to 6.
4 to 6.
If you want to get there early, I'm getting there
Yeah.
at 8:30.
Because I've been there
Make sure
before.
it's all.
All the squares.
That is,
Yeah.
And if you'd like to, you're welcome to dress in costume. You do not have to dress in costume, but if you would like to dress in costume, you are more than welcome to dress in costume. Again, just make sure that if you do dress in costume, that it is an appropriate public costume. Did I say that correct?
yes.
I might just come help you set up because I have a party I'm hosting, so I need to leave.
That's fine.
Since you don't have time to
And I'm not wearing it anyway.
So we'll probably do something where we'll have 2 or 3 people if we've got them working the game. And then the others can be passing out candy just in case the kids don't want to play the game or whatever, we can do that.
Right.
We're still asking people to bring,
I got candy, man.
okay,
I love candy.
cool. It needs to be individually wrapped. So not just like a bag of candy corn and we just pass out raw, pieces of candy corn. It needs to be in individually wrapped bags.
We can't give out razor blades?
Well,
If I don't see them, if I don't see you pass,
pass.
if I don't see you passing them out, I mean, I don't know. So, but individually wrapped candy, we don't care whether it's the candy bars or if it's Skittles or if it's the mellow creams or whatever they are, so it can be practically any kind of candy.
Yeah.
The good and the bad, depending on how we want to do it, the more candy we have, the more likely we will stay till 6 o'clock. So the less amount of candy we have, the less likely it is we'll stay to 6 o'clock. But then again, we may have to run for our lives because we'll have lots of little kids lined up to get candy and we'll say, we're sorry, we're out. So depending on how much you want to run the risk of wrath of little kids.
Even me too.
How many people we got coming up? You know?
In the past,
Trying to figure that out.
in the past, it's been over 1,000.
No, I mean
Like movers.
Oh.
PTK members.
I don't
Oh,
see
that'd be
them.
awesome.
I'll be there the whole time.
Okay.
Who else
Like
is on?
PTK members. I'll be there
Oh.
probably most likely the whole time if I get off. I should get off by 4.
I'm thinking we're probably minimum of about 4 or 5 of us, minimum, and maximum we're looking at between 10 and 15. I'm hoping we'll come closer to the maximum than the minimum, but at least I think we're gonna have it because I think Jay's gonna be there, I'll be there. We already have 2 of you say they're gonna be there, so that's 4 of us already. They're gonna be there the whole time, so.
I'm gonna be there the whole time.
Austin,
I won't be there the whole time?
I will be.
Okay, so that's 4 of us.
That's 4.
So are you gonna be there?
I don't care.
Not gonna be there? Maybe, kind of, sort of? Okay, you're gonna be there for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll help
She
set
go.
up and
Okay.
Are you going?
She go.
We've
Okay,
got
there's
so
5.
We have like 7.
Are you gonna be, oh, we're up to 6
I'll be there
now.
whole time.
Maybe, I don't know.
6.5.
That's a
This is
yes.
Are you gonna be there?
Maybe.
Okay, so we got 6 now.
6 and 3/4.
So we're already in pretty good shape, and if Miss Arnold was there, then we're up to 7. So we're set. So,
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
and the other thing is be prepared. Yes,
Would there be music?
yes.
Okay.
There'll be music.
If not, I got it covered.
No.
We
There'll
get
be
t-shirts
music.
by
They
then? I wish we could have t-shirts by then though.
I sent all the information to Diane, and she said that she's working on the PO, and it should be ready by today or tomorrow.
okay.
And then we'll get the ball rolling.
Okay, sounds good. There will be music, and if it's the way it's been in the past, where our table is set up, we're gonna try this. So there's the courthouse square. Right here in the middle, of course, is the courthouse. Okay. We have been, and I'm assuming Ms. Arnold's saying we're gonna be in the same place that we've been. We're gonna be on this corner right here. So this is, right here is the overpass or the bridge, the Audie Murphy overpass. So as you're coming into town this way, then there's a one-way street that goes this way, and there's a one-way street that runs this way. We're on this corner of the one-way street.
You're an artist.
Aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, my kindergarten teacher failed me, obviously. The good news and the bad news is where we're located is that they generally have set up on the inside of the street here, right about here. is where they put the band. So we will have the band with speakers that are the size of this room, right directly across the street from us. So it might be something that you'll have to project or pantomime to the kids. Like that, just to get them to know what it is that we're doing. But there's usually a band set up right here, and it's usually about a 4 to 5 piece, and they play rock music. So it's okay music. It's a cover band. So I think I heard Sweet Home Alabama at least 6 times the last time we were there. So it'll be good rock music. So that's where we're going to be located. So just to give you that information. Again, bring candy, costume if you want to do it. Do we have any idea of what if anything, we're missing Mr. Schwen?
Oh, he only came in one.
He's a couple times. But anyway, he was talking about maybe doing something for Toys for Tots at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He moved over. You have to stay in the same seat every time so I remember who you are.
Yeah, I'll get more details on that. I know we need people. We always need people. So.
Okay. So if you can give us dates,
Yeah, dates. Yeah.
time periods and stuff. If anybody has any other ideas of what, if anything, we would like to do around Christmas time, yes ma'am.
Every year during Christmas time, I like to get like boxes together with like blankets from Walmart's and socks and food on it, and find homeless people around Greenville and give it to them. Could we do that? Because more than just me might be a little more effective.
Okay.
They used to have an event that I did one time with my church. It was at the farmer's market, and we passed out specifically like pillows and like blankets. But some people passed out food and stuff. I'm not sure if they're doing that, but I'll check with my church.
Okay.
That'd be, a way that there's like an actual event.
Okay.
But
Wouldn't
I'm
it be
not sure if
better
they're
to
doing
check
that.
with fish?
Is it fish or is
Is
there a homeless shelter here in Greenville?
Yeah. Didn't they just open one?
I don't know.
King
I don't
Street?
live here in Greenville, so I don't know.
I think they just opened one, or they're trying to. in King
Would you
Street.
check and see with the city of Greenville if they have a homeless
Yeah, I
shelter?
can look into that.
Okay.
I know they were talking about building one. I don't know if they ever
Yeah, that's
did
the
or
thing. I don't know if they
not.
did or not.
I can look into that.
If they haven't, ask them what do they do for the homeless here in Greenville? If there's a program, do they go through fish? Who do they go through?
I know, the name just left me. There's some group that does, like, donations of clothes and stuff and give it to the homeless. And
Salvation Army?
Yeah, Salvation Army. And, I don't know if they ever finished the shelter. I know that the homeless were staying behind the bowling alley for a while. I don't
Okay.
know if that's still.
So if you'll check with either the city and or
Okay.
Salvation Army
Yeah, I'll look into that.
and see if there's something that we can do. I mean, it's great. I don't know how. I don't want to put anybody at. Not that we'd be at risk, but I don't want to put anybody at risk just to go around and find people and give them stuff. I feel a little more comfortable if it's a little more organized than that, just so. And then also that way, since it's associated with the school and everything, we're doing it through a official organization, if that makes sense. So,
I'll check with fish.
okay, if you'll check with fish, check with the city and the Salvation Army, and report back next week.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, then we'll see if we want to do that. If you can get information next week or the week after, we'll see if we want to do that, and then we'll decide what of all these things we want to do, and also be thinking for the spring. What do you want to do in the spring? Since spring will spring on us. So what kind of events in the spring would you like to do, if any? So we can, yes ma'am.
I'm about to sneeze.
So we can,
Wait.
yes sir.
I had a question.
Sure.
I brought my friend. He's not a Phi Theta Gamma member, but
Hi,
I was
friend.
trying to get him in, and I was wondering, his GPA is high enough, but I don't think he ever got a letter, and if he did, he doesn't have one. What's the steps for him?
Okay.
I think would be to become a member.
All right, are we talking about this friend?
Yeah.
Hi friend. What's your name, sir?
Blake?
Blake? You've been
I had
in,
one of your classes.
yeah. Go to the computer lab, print out your unofficial transcript, bring it to me or to Mr. Strickland. And put on your unofficial transcript, if you would please, your email address, and I think it's about all we need. But a valid email address. We'll look it over, and if you meet the qualifications, we will make sure to get you the information necessary to join the group. That's all it takes. So for anybody, if you know anybody who says, I think I have the 3.5 GPA, I think I'm taking 12 courses or 12 credits from it. Now the only is that they need to be 12 credits that are going towards your graduation. So any remedial courses do not count towards your GPA. So if you've taken 4 courses from PJC, 3-hour courses, and you've got a 3.5 or higher GPA, you qualify. It just means you fell through the cracks. And we want to fix those cracks. So yeah, go ahead and print that out, and again, bring it to me or to Mr. Strickland, and we'll do the voodoo that we have to do.
Another big date coming up is November 22nd, and that's our district meeting in Paris. And I believe the time is still going to be 10 to 2, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There'll be lunch, there'll be speakers, I think we'll do little activities. I don't really know the details yet. But that's something to definitely go to. It's going to be neat. It's going to be everyone from District 3. District or Region 3?
District.
Okay. That's about it. How many of y'all have started on y'all's competitive edge?
I'm getting there.
I know y'all are
I'm
five stars.
doing my qualification, so I'm trying to take one step at a time. I
You
did
get
that
closer.
Dr. Pepper scholarship thing, so
Excellent.
we'll see if I get that. I don't know.
There you
We'll try.
Go ahead and start working on those because that'll definitely help yourself. It's an individual thing. We don't really get. I think the group still gets to benefit from it. The more 5-star people we have, the better our chapter is. But if you want to help your personal growth, do that, and it'll help with your scholarship growth.
One of the things is talk about Phi Theta Kappa activity.
Mhm.
So I haven't done any, so I definitely do the Halloween on the Square thing.
Halloween on the Square thing.
I know, he's
if we
already
do
done.
the program around Christmas time, that'll be an activity that you can talk about.
Or something.
So yeah, so that's,
Candy.
if you see other members who say that they're just going for the scholarship, try to convince them that by participating and doing something, it helps. Again, it's not a guarantee, so please don't promise people that it will give them more scholarship money, because we can't promise anything along those lines, because a lot of you are bigger than I am, and I do not want to have you or somebody else get really mad because you said you promised. And it's getting to that time of the semester where people are starting to get edgy and starting to get tired, and I don't want to deal with that and have to call Officer Miller and say, help, help. So just sure do that. Let them know on the 31st about what we're doing on the Halloween, because everything that's on that agenda for the district meeting, for our chapter meeting, is pretty much Paris oriented.
Okay.
Let them know that we exist, and any
Sounds
of you
good.
show, let them know we exist, and that. And I think it's. Is anybody here who did not get? Let's see, Austin. What's your last name? Okay. Glad I asked. These are from last Saturday when we had the induction. So this is Jasmine.
I need to be more organized.
This is Brandon. No Brandon. Cody. No Cody. Kelsey. No Kelsey. Richard. Isaac.
You start bringing people.
Yeah. Elizabeth.
Are these all numbers in
These are all people that have joined our
Let's
chapter.
go hunt them down.
Let's go
Okay.
find them.
Jeffrey.
Start asking people. Are you Jeffrey?
Tracy. She's the one that usually sits here.
Oh yeah.
You know Tracy. Nathan, Mr. Warren, and Jared. So, actually, I have to probably read the names, and if you know any of these people, say, aha, you're a member of Phi Theta Kappa.
Jared who?
Jared Loftus,
I don't know. Jared.
Brandon Grobe, G-R-O-B, Cody Helm, H-E-L-M, Kelsey Garnett,
Oh, that sounds
Richard Horton?
Oh, I know him.
You do?
Yeah.
Who?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is he here right now?
Or here's again.
Yeah.
I got you.
So you know Richard?
I do. I'll give it to him.
Well, I'll give it-
I don't know if his.
Well,
that's
tell him
his
to
last
see
name.
me. I've got a certificate
Yeah.
for him.
Oh.
And tell him to come to our meetings.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I'll get it.
Isaac
We got
Simmons?
something for you. That's what you should say.
I don't know if he's related to Gene or not, but Isaac Simmons. Elizabeth Kickle.
She's in my speech class.
Well, tell her.
I will.
Man, she knows everything.
Jeffrey Parsons.
I went to high school with him.
Now bring in the people that she knows.
Tracy, I know. Nathan Warren.
I don't know.
So those are the other people that were eligible and should have been there last Saturday, like Christy was.
I should have one of those at Far Away too.
You have one of these?
Well, I should have one of those. I
got
found
one.
another one.
Okay. These are the ones that I've gotten, but I will find out where yours is.
Okay.
So,
Is
and
that for the local chapter?
this is for our local chapter.
I never got one. I got the, I guess, national one.
You got the certificate and the
Yeah,
pin and,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I'll find out.
Okay.
I didn't get
You didn't get one? You haven't gotten one? Have you gotten one? You just got one. She just got one. You should have gotten one. Did you get one?
Me?
Yeah.
I think a long time ago, whenever I became.
Okay.
It's somewhere.
He hasn't gotten one, and we know you haven't gotten one. So, okay, I guess that's it for today. So, again, the persons you went to school with, the people you know, find them and tell them they're,
Find them.
I will.
tell them there's a certificate. Any questions for the good of the cause?
Bring candy, show up on the 31st, and then
Contact us.
chapter meeting on the 22nd of November.